Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, let me finish getting set up here. Okay. Hi. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Trisha, Kathy, Diana, Scrappy Ma, Kimber, Sheridan, Sylvia, House, Baby 26. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Morgan May. Yes, perfect. Okay. So, have I got a story to tell? Thank you, Trisha. Thank you, Morgan. I am hoping I can create a few listings on the fly here because I don't have all my listings ready, but I have a very good excuse. Yesterday, I had to evacuate my house because of a fire. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Janine. We are fine. I'm back in my home. But it has been a heck of a 24 hours. Yeah, it was, we had a fire about a month ago that was actually in our neighborhood. This one was about an hour, not an hour, probably less than a mile from us. And the wind was blowing directly towards us. So I was at the evacuation point for a long time. But I have a lot of stuff ready. And I'm excited to be here. So if you guys will all bear with me on some of this stuff, I would appreciate it. Let's get kind of started. So I have journals today. I have papers today. I've got just a mix of everything. So let's see. What I want to do first is, because a lot of you were here for my last show, and we went through the Vintage Dress Boutique papers, and a lot of you got them. So this is one of the journals that I've made from the Vintage Dress Boutique set. And I did not have time to do a restock on it, but I still am planning on doing that. So this is a ring-bound journal. I just kind of want to flip through this, and we'll wait for some other people to get on. But I just wanted to give you guys like a little quick preview. There's lots of fabric in here, lots of vintage laces. It's really, really, really pretty. So this is going to be coming up. I just know I'm coming on at a different time. So I hope that, my normal people will find me, but I just couldn't get on sooner because of the fire. So this journal here, that would be beautiful for a bride. Oh, hi, Julie. Yeah, it would. I am going to be auctioning that one soon. Today, this is one of those journals that you make and you're like, oh my gosh, am I going to sell this? Am I not going to sell this? This one is a labor of love. It's definitely a more expensive journal. It's going to be coming up, but a lot of the papers, this is called Reverie Blue, which means in French, which means Blue Daydream. And I have this kit printed out and ready to go. Hello, welcome in everyone. We're just getting started here. You haven't missed anything yet. So this one here, like I said, I want to show you this before, and then I'm going to do the kit and the papers. So this one's got 4 signatures. Where's my ruler? It is a chunky monkey. So the spine is almost 3.5 inches. And at the fattest point of this journal, it's almost 5 inches, but it's got chunkier bits. But here she is in all her glory. And this is the kit we're going to be going through today. it is got embossed papers. This is a page from the kit. So there's lots of embossed papers. There's heat embossed stenciling done. It is filled to the brim with ephemera. But I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a preview of some of the things that you can do with this kit before I start showing the kit. So this is all from the kit except for the embroidered piece. So there's so many things. There's envelopes, but this kit, and I'll go through this more slowly right before I auction it, but this one's like, there's embossing everywhere on it, specialty papers. So this is an envelope from the kit. So I just wanted to show you before I start showing the kit, since this time I do have a completed journal done with it. Have I missed any comments? Welcome, everyone. All of these things are in the kit. That's an envelope. That's another gusseted envelope if you were here for my last show where I showed everyone how to make the gusseted envelope. So, I mean, this is just loaded with flips and tucks. So, like I said, I'm going to try to make the listings on the fly. I have everything packaged for the paper. And I have the weights. So hopefully we can get through it without too much trouble. So let me pull the kit out. And then I also have another kit that I have partial stuff to it. I was doing the Rooted in Faith Raid Train, and unfortunately time is just not going to allow me to do it. So I have stuff that I had designed for that train. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the kit and then we'll start the auction, if that's okay. That way you guys kind of know what's coming up. Do you guys like that, or do you want me just to start? How do you guys like this? Because I'm still figuring it all out. I have bundled everything though. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. So you can see what's coming up. So I'm always on a budget. So I want to see. Okay, perfect. Okay. So these are the background pages. These are on premium 24-pound paper. It's a super good quality paper. And the reason that this one is on paper and not the matte photo paper like my last kit is this is designed to be bright faded vintage. So when I originally designed it, I designed it to be printed on this paper. So you've got 8 pages and they are all printed front and back. So these are the background pages. I have limited sets today. And unfortunately, what I did last week when I was like, oh, I can just print it out again, it literally took me all day to print that. So I will restock. If you want a pack that I have here and you don't get it today, just send me a message. And then that way I know for sure I can have it in the next show, which will be hopefully on Thursday. But I'm having dental work on Wednesday. Like I said, it has been a heck of a time, you guys. But I'm so excited to be here with you all. So this is from an old book, and I actually have it in beige and in the blue, because this is primarily a blue and tan or blue and cream book. But it is a reproduction of an original book page, the front of a book page. And then on the back, you have music paper, which is in a really pretty faded blue. So that's the first page. This is the title page of that book. And then this is from Authentic Wallpaper, but it's been, blown up and made to mimic or to, work in our junk journals. So that's what that page is. This is a pretty background page in the cream and tan. And then this is an actual bill head. I think it's bill head or invoice. I always get them confused. But I did add this wallpaper on top of it. So that's the fun of when you have authentic things, being able to, digitally change them. This is from Authentic Wallpaper. Again, it's been reproduced. And same here. So it's really pretty. And it's not, can you see here? That was the original, staining that was on the wallpaper. If you're just joining, we're just doing a preview of what's coming. So this is from an old French letter. It was an authentic letter. It has been reproduced, obviously. And then this was from wallpaper also. And again, this is some reproduction of old wallpaper. We have everything upside down. And this is a reproduction of wallpaper. And that bill head without the extra added onto it. It's 1875 there. Welcome, everyone. Oh, and then this is a reproduction of actual vintage wallpaper. And then here is a reproduction of 1881 ledger from New York. And then that. So those are the background pages. And there's 8 of them, and they're all printed double-sided. So I did listen to you guys, and I did bundle everything up, so it would be a lot easier. Let me get that set out of the way. Okay, then the next part of the kit, these are printed on, where's my weight page? Oh, let me wait. Well, I'll weigh them when I go to do the listing. Okay, so these are printed on the 48-pound matte premium photo paper. And these are all the envelopes that are included. I guess I can turn it this way. They are blank on the back, so you can line it with anything that you want. So there's that one. Welcome, everyone. We're just doing a preview of today's kits that we're going to be showing. Here is another envelope. And it's just, you just fold and fold, and then you can either glue the sides, sew the sides, or leave them open. Then there is this one, which is really pretty decorative border. And I love a little mini file folder. So there's a little mini file folder right there. And then this is the gusseted envelope that comes with that. So for the envelopes in this kit, you're getting 5 envelopes. So that is that bundle. And so this next part of the kit is actually really, really neat and special. So this is all scanned in letters. This is 1849, and I have it front and back, but I had a limited amount of vintage, I don't know how old it was, tracing paper that actually was already had coloring on the sides. And so it almost feels like that onion skin paper. You know what I mean? Like it's not quite onion skin, but it is a tracing paper, but it has a body to it. So when this letter is folded up and you guys, just crinkle it just a little bit, it's going to have that feel because it's thin. Like you can even see the writing from underneath from the back side. And I only had like 15 of these tracing papers that were really old. And there's 10 of them in this kit today. So I only have a couple left for me. But so that's this paper. You can see the writing through it. So it feels authentic, but it's a reproduction, obviously. So you've got that letter. Then there was also this tracing paper, which has a little bit more tooth to it. But I don't know if you can see. Yeah, see the coloring that's on there? Because this hasn't been printed on, but that's how it was on both of these papers. So this is another New York 1895 document that was scanned in, and it's printed on a really good paper. This is a tracing paper that was older. It's different than the blue one. But again, you can see like the writing through it as if it was the real authentic paper. So these papers I can't replace, even though it's a scanned in copy, but that's what makes that set really special. I'm always searching for like old, authentic vintage or antique papers that I can make work to print on. So it just brings the stuff to life more. Then we have this scanned copy of an old envelope. Again, New York. I don't see a date on this one. Now, this one is on the 48-pound matte photo paper. You can, cut it out and then glue them together to create the envelope, and it'll be nice and thick for you. Again, these are copies that have been scanned in of authentic ephemera. This is 1853, 1859, and 1859. So this is like a handwritten receipt. This is another receipt received of, and then that is another receipt. So that comes in this other pack here. So there's the 4 pages in that pack. So you guys get to pick and choose. Welcome, everybody. We're just going through what we're going to be going through the auction because it's a kit, and that way everyone gets to see ahead of time what the whole kit is. Okay. Then this is the ephemera pack, even though the letters and the receipts were kind of ephemera. So here are just beautiful, a page of labels. This is on the 48-pound matte photo paper. So it gives you that really good image and gives you enough sturdiness so that your labels have some tooth to them. So there's that. Then there is 4 journaling cards. And again, these are all scanned in authentic pieces. They were bigger, but I shrunk them down of wallpaper, and that was like a painting. Then there is 4 tags. So this whole set is matching and coordinating. If you don't like blue, this is not the kit for you. But if you like blue, this is the kit. And then because this is called Blue Daydream or Blue Reverie, that's the Blue Reverie means Blue Daydream in French. I have 3 pages of sentiments because I love including sentiments in the junk journals, especially if you're going to be using them and writing in them, because I think when you have a word or a little phrase, then it helps you kind of think about things and write about stuff. So through daydreaming, she finds solace and inspiration, a secret retreat that fuels her creativity and rejuvenates her spirit. Daydreams capture the essence of letting one's mind wander into a world of creativity and possibility. It is in these fleeting reveries that she uncovers new aspirations, rekindles her passion for the world around her, all while sitting quietly, lost in thought. She becomes the hero of her own story, exploring uncharted territories or reliving cherished memories with a twist and a fantasy. And then there's single words here, and there's 2 more pages. Do you guys want me to read you the other 2 pages, or do you want me to move on? I don't know if you guys like hearing what's in it. Anyone? Anyone? I guess I'll move on then. Unless you guys tell me you want me to read it all to you. So that completes the whole kit. So I hope you like it. Do I have any blue lovers here? Is there anyone that loves blue? Hello, welcome. Welcome. Okay, so if you're just joining, I was explaining that I have everything packaged up and ready to go, but I had to evacuate my house yesterday because of a fire. I am back in my house now, so I don't have these listings done, but I have seen where people create listings. So let me do that because I have everything weighed up. Let's see here. If you guys can bear with me, it was very scary when the sheriff is coming through the neighborhood with sirens saying, "You must evacuate now." It was wild. It was quite something. So let's see here. It is not taking me there. If anybody knows the fastest way to create a listing, let me know in the chat because I appreciate you guys being here and understanding. Let's see. Inventory. Create. Oh, and now my computer. Thank you guys. Thank you for being patient. Hopefully you're being patient. When that happens, what do you grab first to take with you? Oh, do a temporary listing. Is that from this screen that I'm in that I can see the chats? Yesterday, because my husband wasn't here, I grabbed my dogs and myself and I went out the door. I did not handle it well. But normally I would grab documents and the laptops. Put as many as you have in the item. Temporary listing. Okay. Oh, where it says add. Temporary listing. I see it. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to just start off with this ephemera here. Okay. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 of these today. And like I said, if you want it and you don't get it, if it sells out, then just send me a message. Oh, I did title. Oh, here we go. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Okay. So we're going to go through this. We're going to go ahead and start the auction on this. I have 7 of these in case somebody's just joining in. Oh, I forgot to tell you about this paper. Oh, and I just knocked the camera. I'm so sorry. Okay. This paper that the sentiments are on isn't normal paper. This paper is made from sugar grain pulp and it's unbleached. So if you're into paper sounds, it's got that really good crinkle. If you know what I mean by the good crinkle and paper sounds, put a heart in the comments if you're a junk journal and you like the crinkly papers or something, because it seems silly if someone didn't know about that, then they'd be like, the what? So I'm going to try to get this up close. Can you guys see all the speckling in here? Because this is from sugar grain pulp. Yep. Okay. So yeah, this has, I don't want to make the noise if it's going to bother people, but if you guys want to hear the noise up close, let me know. So yeah, so this paper is like all speckled and it is the color all the way throughout. So it is so cool. I just found it. I'm so excited. It makes printing stuff and using in your journals great. So here it is blank. But see, what's great about this is when you tear it, can you see? It's the color all the way through. So if you don't want to ink, then you don't have to. But it's just so cool. Can you guys see all the speckling? I think you can. Yeah, it is such a vintage vibe. Like I said earlier, I am so into paper. Like I love new paper, old paper, unique papers. There's this vintage, it looks like it's from the 40s pack of, it says household writing paper. And I'm thinking it's about maybe 5.5 by 8. But the box looks really old and I just got that and it's a pretty big box. So I can't wait to get that paper in and see what it's like. But yeah, this paper is sugarcane pulp paper, is really cool. So that's what the sentiments are on. I almost forgot to tell you guys that. And then you get the 3 pages of ephemera. The tags, the labels, and then the journaling cards. So I'm going to just run this one and we'll see if anyone is interested. And I took your guys' advice. I bundled everything. So welcome in, everyone. We're running some pages from my not vintage, that was last week, Reverie Blue kit. Okay. So I have 7 of these packs today. So that first one is running now. Morgan May. Thank you, Morgan. Did you finally got your package, right, Morgan? Thank you so much, Morgan. Let me get her name on one here. So finally, you love everything. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, I saw that it finally arrived. I was like, this is terrible. Okay. And I know your name's just Morgan, but does it bother you when I say Morgan May? I just think it's so pretty to say Morgan May, even though it's not your full name. Not at all. Okay, good. It's like my nickname for you. Where did my other pen go? That's okay. Okay, so that one's coming to you, Morgan. Okay, so I have 6 more of these. So let's run the next one. So the next pack is, no, it's not running. Oh, it is. Wait, what happened? Hold on. Let me see here. Start. Okay, this next one is running now. I can't see my notes. If anyone else wants this set here, it is running. Is it running? Do you guys see that running? Because my screen looks really weird. It did. Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Crafty. We're going through some of my Blue Reverie kit. Okay, so the next one that I'm going to run, we already kind of went through this, but I'm still going to explain it a little again. So this is the one that has the vintage tracing paper that the letter is on. So pretty. Like this one definitely, so great. And then this is another vintage tracing paper, but it's a little bit thicker. And again, these are both front and back. It's just so nice to have copies of it and not have to worry about ruining the authentic. And then the envelope on matte, photo matte paper, and the receipts. So add temporary listing, letter, and receipts. Look at me go. Thank you guys for being patient. Okay. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these today. Okay, welcome in everyone. So you're going to get these 2 pages, these 2 front and back on the vintage tracing paper. Oh, shipping profile. Here. This is there. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you. Okay. And okay, this set is running now. Oh, no, it's not. Now it's running. And I have 6 of these today. Morgan likes this kit. I can tell. Thank you, Morgan. It's really pretty. Wonderful. That will be coming to you. Oh, I guess I can leave this one out. Okay, so I have, let me run it again. Okay, because I have 5 or 6 more left. Sylvia wants this one too. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys will, I know, especially these letters, they're amazing on that paper. I've got to find some more of that vintage tracing paper. I mean, it's just so amazing. But you guys are worth it. You know, I can't hoard everything forever, right? Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3. Actually, I have 4 more of these. So if I can always add to the listing, I guess. Okay, the next one is running if you're wanting this, if there's anybody else. This is on vintage tracing paper. So cool. Okay, thank you. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, I told my when I had evacuated, and then my husband works for the gas company, and so he has a work truck, so he was able to get back to the house, and I'm like, grab the French documents. He's like, where are they? So I was explaining to him, because all of my authentic French documents are in one place, and I'm like, those, you can't replace those. I mean, you could get similar, but you can't replace it. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely, because we're in fire season now, so I am gonna definitely have to have all those really valuable French documents and everything in one spot, and maybe just even keep them in a bag, because I was like, oh my gosh. And I have just recently gotten more. So it was scary. Okay, so next we're going to be doing the envelopes on matte photo paper. So I'll go through them again, and there's 5 of them. And then with the gusseted envelope, I now have 2 videos on my channel on how to do this. Did anybody get this and make it yet that got it last week? It was a different colored one, but the gusseted envelope, has anyone gotten theirs yet that's here and made it? And so there's 5 pages on photo matte paper. And 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm making the listing for this. If you're just joining me, there's a few items I'm having to make the listing up because of being evacuated for a fire yesterday. But everyone's good. The fire is out. It ended up burning. Last report was 132 acres. So it was scary. I think what made it the scariest, though, was because the winds were blowing right towards us, and they were like 25-mile-an-hour winds. How many sets are there, so I know how many I'm buying? There's the 2 you got already, the envelopes, and the background pages. So there's just 2 more. So here is the envelopes. I think I've got that in there now. And there's 5 of them on 48-pound matte photo paper, which just gives you really good quality. Okay. And normally these go for $2 a page, but because I'm able to bundle them, I can lower them a little bit. Okay, that first set, this envelopes is running. Morgan's like, I want the whole kit. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you. Thank you. You are so kind. Welcome, everyone. We've got 5 envelopes here. Okay, so that one is going to Morgan. And I have more of these, so printed and ready to go. So if anybody else wants it, it's running now. 5 envelopes. When you're done, I'm going to want another set of letters. Okay, perfect. I can do that. They're really pretty. So this is going to Morgan. Morgan May, thank you. Okay, and I can always go back and run any of these for anybody. Okay, then We've got the background pages. So there's 8 of these printed double-sided. 8 of them double-sided on 24-pound premium paper. Oh, not that price. Okay. Okay. So let me show you these again, in case you're just joining. So there's the front, there's the back. New York, 1887, 1875. I don't know the date on that one. Here, they're so pretty though. That old French wallpaper, music paper, and then the book page. Did I do the book page? Oh yeah, that was the book page in brown. So it's in blue and brown. Okay. Where's my listing? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this set, so it's 8 pages front and back. Thank you, Morgan. You love it all. Oh, I know. This is one of my, I mean, I say it all the time. I mean, oh, it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites, but I do really love this one. Where did it go? Oh, did I only put one available? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I must have only put one available. Change that. Background. Thank you all for being so patient with me. You guys are the best. But crafters and junk journalers, we are the best kind of people. Because I think that we love, right? That's a lot of why we do this. It's showing our love to others or holding on to, preserving things. Okay. There we go. I've got the right set. I've got them numbered. Okay. So I'm going to run this again. And as it's running, I will show you guys. Start. Okay. So it's 8 pages front and back. It's running again. Sylvia, thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. Let me get your name on a set. Sylvia, have you gotten your stuff? Or was it just the last Thursday that I think you ordered from the other one? Not yet. Okay, yeah. My post office shipped this last batch out really slow. And I don't know why. It really kind of made me mad. But okay, that one is going to Sylvia. I will run this again in case there's anybody else. It should be coming. I think I checked. It's either Wednesday or Friday. I can't remember. Every day I check on your guys' packages. Okay, this one is running again. 8 pages, front and back, 24-pound premium copy paper. This one's running again in case anybody else wants it. As long as I get it, yes, you will get it. And if not, I will figure it out. But no, it's coming. I check on it constantly. Okay, thank you for that. And that completes the set, but Morgan wanted me to run another set of the letters. So let me do that. And if there's new people coming in, these are scanned in authentic documents, but this is on vintage tracing paper. This one is on vintage tracing paper too, but it's a little bit thicker, but you can still read through it. And then you've got receipts, 3 of them on photo paper, and then a vintage envelope that I can't make out the date. Oh, maybe it's here it says May 18th, 46. So it would have been 1846, I'm assuming. Okay, so let me run this one again. Did you say me too? You want another set, Sylvia? Or did I miss that? Yes, it's just one of a kind because I can't replace this paper. The letters. Welcome, everyone. Okay, here they are. Okay, that one is running. Morgan's getting this one. Sylvia's getting the next one. Thank you, Morgan May. Okay, I'm going to run it again. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Dora. If I've missed people, I'm still scattered from yesterday. So forgive me if I've missed you. Okay, this one, the letters are running again on the vintage paper and photo paper. Okay, that one is running. Sylvia, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. Okay, that one is coming to you. And I have 3 sets left. I'll run it again in case. Let me change. 3 left. Okay. Firm. Okay. I am going to run this set again in case anybody else wants it. Okay, that one is running again. You guys are going to love it, though. All righty. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's move these out of the way. Okay, so this is something really, really fun. My only dilemma with running these is because these will go in a first class mail envelope, but I don't know how to make that weight, how to separate it from just these small pieces for the weight versus my big pieces that I mail out flat. So let me see if I can edit this, just this listing. Uh-oh. I just backed out of the. Okay. Sorry, my computer just wigged out on me. So I'm still here. Oh, thank you for sharing the show, Little Miss Crafty. Put stickers. Oh, okay. Hi, KMF. So let me edit it. Product. I wanted to put these up. So rope, description, condition. Okay, let me create a temporary listing on it and see. So stickers. So I don't see, yes, they are paper frames. So these, my goodness, if you guys have seen these before being used in the junk journal community, this is a retired, it's a retired die cut. So you can't get it. I spent months tracking it down. Oh, they go like this. Months tracking it down because I've seen it used. It's retired. You can't get it anymore. And I thought I loved it so much. Maybe other people love it. So these are cardstock. This is actually this one is from a vintage book, the end page, but they're so pretty. Okay, I can't see what I'm doing here because you have it and you love it. Yes. I love it too. It is like my favorite thing in the whole world. But since it's retired, and so many people do love it, I thought, well, let me see if anybody wants to buy them. Okay, art and handmade stickers. There it is. I see it. Thank you. I mean, if someone's already bought something, then it doesn't really matter. But if somebody is only buying this, okay, I put it as stickers. I put it the 0 to 1 ounce because I have the small envelope that's hard that I can send it in. Okay, let me confirm. Oh, wait, I didn't put the quantity. I have 5 of these. So if people like them and want me to make more, I definitely can. And I could do them in different colors. Oh, product name. Frame. We'll just call it a frame. Where is it? Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, I'm going to pin this and make sure it's saying, oh, I can't see the shipping price. Can someone tell me the shipping price on it? But I don't know, Morgan and Sylvia, it's probably $4.47. I don't want it to be $4.47. I put it as stickers. I guess, I mean, I'll go ahead and just run it. I don't know how, unless somebody can tell me what to do. Like because I can ship it first class, but this is part of I'm new and I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't want you guys to pay that much shipping for something so lightweight. But most of my stuff I do flat ship, so it has to go in the bigger envelope. Did I see blue frame? Oh, yeah. Well, it's teal. So it's not blue that matches the papers. It's teal. I guess I'm just going to run this in, because I know for those of you who've already bought, it'll bundle it. So Morgan, this is it's teal. Do you see it? Let me compare it to the blue of the letter so you know. The weight is correct, but I could ship it in the smaller package and not have to ship it. I can whitewash it. Oh, yeah, you can. So I'm going to run, I think that the sets are all a little bit different. I'm going to run this. And yeah, the shipping is a whole bugaboo. Where did they go now? Let me see if the listing is that oh no, that's the wrong one. Let's go here. Okay. So it's 5 of them for $4, and I have 5 sets available. So I'm going to just run this one now. This one on screen is running. Morgan wants it. Oh, do you guys want to know the size? Maybe I should have told you that first. So these are 3 inches by like 2 1/4-ish. But they're just beautiful. Thank you, Morgan. They are so fabulous. Like I said, I searched and searched for that retired folder and cut, because it embosses and cuts. Thank you, Morgan. Okay. Here is the next set. So this one's got some more pinks in it, and then the ivory. So I'll run this one. Welcome, everybody. So you get 5 of them for $4. And so this set is running. Oh, that went 30 seconds. Why? Don't do that. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't see that. Okay, this set is running now if anyone else is interested. Okay. Thank you. I'm just going to kind of run through them with the different colors just to see. So then there is this set. So 2 pinks. The other one had 2 of the ivory. Okay, so this one is running. In case anyone wants the different colors. Welcome in. Okay, they're so pretty. Okay, thank you. All righty. Okay. We are going to move on. Let's see. If anybody is into the woodland theme, into maybe doing a fall journal, I have several of these different packs. And you get In each pack, you get a coordinating washi tape. So in this pack, that's the washi tape. And then you get these papers. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 papers. And then these are all the PET stickers here. And this one, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stickers. So each set is a little bit different. Welcome, everyone. And you get all this starting at $3. I have 8 packs that are, like I said, they're all a little bit different. So I'm running this pack now if anyone likes the woodland themed. Nobody. It's so different from what I ran before. But we're all like, everyone who's been here with me since the beginning 2 weeks ago, we like the girly stuff, it seems like. Okay, so next, these are all different. No 2 packs are the same. And these are faith-based. And they are shabby chic, faith-based, printed on 48-pound cardstock. And I will run through each one. I just kind of want to give you guys a quick little preview. And then I will run through these of what we got. Will you show the Reverie journal? I think I want another background set. Oh, yeah, I can do that. The background pages. Okay. This is for the Reverie Blue journal that we just kind of went through, but there's new people coming in too. So these are the background pages. There is 8 of them. So here's the bookend page. This is wallpaper. Again, it's all reproductions. 24-pound cardstock. I'm not cardstock. 24-pound premium paper. And so it's neutral. I have these all turned around. I'll keep turning them around. Weird. Neutral and blue. 1887 ledger. And then we have wallpaper, billhead, wallpaper, wallpaper. It's all been scanned in and reproduced. I love that one. That one's the one that had the original markings on it, like damage to it. So these are the background pages, and you get 8 of them. So pin that. Okay. And I've got several of these left. Okay, that one is running. Morgan. Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate you so much. What paper is it on? It's 24-pound premium paper. And you get 8 pages front and back printed. So it's all, they're all front and back, ready to go in your journal. I love to see the journal better. The papers, or you want to see the actual journal? Hi, Jamie. Welcome. You want to see the journal itself again, or more of the papers? Okay, so this is going to Morgan. Okay, I'll show it and run it. Yeah, I just was kind of giving a brief overview of it. Oh, we're being rated. Welcome, welcome. We are going through my journal. Who rated me? The Crafty Nook. Oh my goodness, Crafty Nook, thank you. Let's take a look at her profile. I know I'm already following her. Crafty Nook is passionate about all things crafty and helping others unleash their creativity. She searches Facebook Marketplace, thrift stores, and other sources to find both new and gently used supplies so you can get high quality crafting and scrapbooking materials at affordable prices. Whether you're a seasoned crafter or just starting out, I'm here to provide a curated selection of unique embellishments, craft materials, and everything you need to bring your projects to life. Also, I have a lot of wood pieces for your craft. And she's got a sticker clean out show coming up today at 5. So you're doing 2 shows. That is a lot of work. And then she has zodiac signs and college teams tomorrow at 9 and then tomorrow at 5. She's got some dollar starts, y'all. So go bookmark her. Thank you so much for the raid. That is so sweet of you. Yeah, a lot of work. Oh, at 8? Oh, okay. So it's 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. My times are in Pacific. So 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. All right. We're going to go to this journal now. This is the journal I made called Blue Reverie. And it is from a kit that I created. And I'm going to pin it up. Okay. This is 4 signatures. It is fully stuffed and loaded. It is about 4 inches in the spine. And it has on the front, it's so pretty. This gives you ideas too, just of things to do. So the front cover is actually a flip out attached with fabric. The back cover also has a flip out, and I'll show you all of that. This is one of those ones. Love the journal. I just got in the mail. Oh, do you? Oh, I'm so glad you love it. That makes me feel so happy. I'm so glad you love it. Okay. Thank you for that. Did you get it today or was it the other day? I think it was a couple days ago, maybe. But I could be wrong. I'm always checking on your guys' packages. Okay, so we've got vintage lace here, paper embossing, and then I've also gone in and distressed it with paint, being hand done. On this flip out, wander into a world of, and then the next page, creativity and positivity. This is on that covering it is like a different vintage tracing paper that I only had one piece of. It was actually calligraphy paper. And then we've got a rose embossed. This piece of paper here, and there's another page in it, is from an old diary from the 50s, I believe. Then we have this embossed page, and then it has a tab. I love embossing. It is so much. We've got some vintage fabric here, some vintage fabric here as a pocket. This is just the cover. And then we've got this. Oh, this is that envelope, but I just folded it up and then cut and made it look like it was open, like you slit through with the paper. So this is the envelope that's in the kit, but this was on paper there. But then you've got all kinds of embossing, vintage fabric. Okay, then we get to the first page of the journal, and there is another flip out. Okay, So this is like a little writing. This is a little scrappy pad here. Like I said, there's so much to this journal. And then this is one of the labels from the kit, and the background page, the vintage lace. Embossing. This is embossed with, I have it right here and I can't even think of it. Modeling paste or gesso. And then this is a piece of, it's from a vintage trim that had these dangles. Here is the diary. It's an old diary from, I believe it's the 50s. And there are some pages I have of it because I have the whole diary that have writing on it. Some vintage book page, vintage music paper, tea-dyed paper, the book page. This is actually, I was telling you guys earlier, I really love finding old vintage papers, and this is actually packing paper, but it had been sitting for so long that it started discoloring. So again, that's another one of those really nice sound papers, and I'm trying to figure out a way, because it's thin, how to get it through my printer. Once I do, that'll be another thing. So you have all of this. It's kind of like a little writing book in the beginning. And then you've got a little card here, the belly band. And then the back side of all those papers, the diary. And then we have, and I like went over with paint on the sentiment. Blue Reverie invites someone to embrace moments of quiet contemplation where the mind is free to wander, create in a space of harmony and possibility. Then we've got some bows, and then this. Oh, it's a belly band, but I actually stitched that in. So that one actually doesn't come out. It's just kind of there for decoration. And then some more embossing. So that's just on the first page of this journal. Then we have heat embossed. It says beautiful, and then a little flower. Let me get it. There you go. Flower. And then, so this was heat embossed with white. So it's very subtle, but really pretty. Then we have some more gesso embossing. Then this is an embossed folder with one of the tags. And then pearls and bows, because I love bows, and vintage lace. So this is in the first signature. So this piece of paper that I embossed is from an old art book, but it has the best vintage like papers in it that the prints were like on. So that says Rembrandt on it because there was an image of Rembrandt's work on there. So then we've got some tea-dyed paper with some stamping, some fabric at the bottom. Enjoy life. You can see that. It's heat embossed. Another embossed. Oh, I'm dumping stuff out. There's so much in here. Rose. Then we have the music paper from the kit that I turned into a little pocket. And then we've got a little photo in here that's on photo corner, so that could come out. And then the back, some vintage papers that it is backed with. Did you guys see all that? Okay, so then we have one of the envelope, or this is just an envelope I created from the paper. And then a journal card. That's one of the journal cards. This is an embossed frame that I included in here. And so those go in the floating pocket. And then there is a rusted paper clip, and I love doing this with paper clips. I love curling them up once they're rested, and it just gives them a really neat design. And then I rest them myself so they haven't been outside. And then here is the other side of the rusted paper clip. And what I'm about to show you now, I'm actually doing a raid train on Saturday, the paperclip raid train. So this is one of the things that I'll be showing is these here. And I have a bunch of these made up with a rusted paperclip that holds this letter together. So this is just a little card. Oh, that one's got writing on it. It says the 100-day project. So then here, it's a piece of paper. It folds up. I'll replace that with a different one if somebody gets this. And then this is a piece of paper that's folded up. The paper clip was here, right? So it holds it closed. So you have a little pocket that's created with the paper clip. And then the way that's done, then you have a tag that can rest inside here. So here is the tag that's inside. Very pretty. And then the paper, and this is an authentic piece, but it's a replica, obviously. It opens up like this, so you have hidden journaling and hidden writing. This is something I kind of created and came up with a couple of years ago, and I really loved. No, wait, this is not mine. Sorry. There's a different paperclip I did. This was from Ruby and Pearl came up with this design. Don't even know what I was thinking right there. That is not my original idea. Then we've got some tracing paper that's been embossed. Some more papers that's got stamps on it, tea dyed. Oh, that one says beauty. And then just some faded peonies. This is in the kit, the file folder. And so I've got a bow on there and vintage lace and then some newer material. And it's been sewn. And I just backed it with one of the other pages in the kit. Journaling card. And then I included a photo that I made look vintage. And then I cut out from one of the papers and I just put a token of love there. We're at the back side of that one paper. We've got another pretty photo. This really cute little pearl heart. And oh, this one is really fun. If you untie it and you open it up, you have hidden journaling there. Or you just have it in through and it's closed. So nobody knows because it looks like a regular just journal card. And then you could also pull this out and that is folded over. So if you pull that out, you've got another spot for hidden journaling. So it's a double hidden journaling spot. Then we've got some more heat embossed here. This is a vintage piece of paper. It's like a note card. And it's got gold. It's got gold embossing on it. This is my little invention of a paper clip. So this looks like it's just a page tab, right? So you have a tab on each side. And actually, this should be, let me show you. I didn't put it back together right. Okay. When it's like that, it looks like it's just a page tab, right? So you can slide it on and then you have a pretty page tab. But then when you pull it open and you pull the paper clip out, it's folded over and you have hidden journaling a spot. Plus, it's a little fiddly to put in there, but once it goes in, it's very secure. I'll just put it on the outside for now. That's probably what I did last time. You just have to kind of have it popped open a little bit. There we go. It's easy. It just takes a little patience. But then when you have it on the page, so it looks like a page tab, you have your hidden journaling. And then it is also a tuck spot. So then you can tuck something in under there. And that's blue, so I'll leave that in there. Then we have, we'll just slide this in here, another envelope. So this is, you've got a pocket here. This is from a vintage magazine. And then you've got some pretty papers, linen. And then this opens up and you've got like a little scrappy pad. And that just kind of tucks in wherever you want. Then we've got some more embossing. This is a paper clip and it has a pocket right there. And then some of the sentiments. This is like from a railway station. It was like weights and measurements, but it's a vintage piece of paper. Here's one of the tags. Let's see. Oh, we have moved into the second signature, just so you know. Where are we? Okay. This is in the second signature. So I will go a little bit fast. I mean, this is such a big journal. Another one of the hidden paper clips that folds out there with pearls on it. Tag, vintage paper backing it. I try to back everything with vintage paper as much as possible. So I'm like, this has been fully decorated, fully embossed. And that's the second signature. This is the third signature. Oops. Are you guys still with me? This is a big journal to be going through. That's got some white, the heat embossing. Here's one of the envelopes. I backed this one with some sheer, like curtain shearing. Yes, Morgan's still here. Good, thank you. And then I sewed it. So it's actually really strong, even though it's made out of paper. Then this is some vintage paper that, I mean, it's probably 10, 15 years old, but it was a pad of paper I found in an estate sale. And it was like all fading. It was pretty. Another one of those unique papers. Here we just have some more craft paper that I've stamped. Like almost every page has been embellished, heat bossed, something. That's why this one is a little bit more pricey, because there's so much work that has gone into that. Like I said, there's heat embossing or something. Okay. More heat embossing. Music paper. I gessoed over the top of this to make it look faded. That's kind of the way I was going with all of this, was having it look really like faded and old. Here's an envelope I made out of one of the pages. This flips out, that flips out. Got more vintage papers in there. Then it flips out there. And then there's a pocket there. And then this is one of the receipts that's in the kit. And then I just put a pretty flower over it, backed it with some of the ledger. Okay. And this is a floating pocket. I love floating pockets because you can just pop them in anywhere. Okay, so this is the last signature. A lot of the same. That one's pretty. Vintage paper that's on. In this pocket, we've got another lady. Hidden journaling there. And then this one is the hidden journaling tag too. So the tag, if you undo this, the tag opens up. And that's all vintage paper. Then I just made some journaling cards. Again, there's a journaling card. So that was on the inside. No, that was not there. Where was that? Oh, that was here. There's so much to this. I get confused where everything was. Not that it matters because you can put it wherever you want. Okay. Coffee dyed paper. That's from the kit. Here is another one of those letters that I need to put a paper clip on, but I have plenty of them. So this, I think this is the letter from the kit, but this is on cardstock. And then I've got little embellishments, or not cardstock, but it's on the 24-pound paper that I glued back to back. So it feels like cardstock. Then this is the center of the last signature. We've got some more of that paper. Then this, I made a little tag. And then you have this tag. So heavily embellished. Here's this one here that I printed it on that vintage calligraphy paper is what it was. And then this is the gusseted envelope. So if you guys weren't here last Thursday, this is what it looks like when it opens up. And I just backed it with a letter. So it opens up like that. It's really, really neat. Have I missed any comments, anybody? No? So much work. Yes. It was a lot of work. This one was one of those labors of love. Thank you all for watching and being here. Okay. Here is another envelope from the kit. I just put, what do they call those? Millinery flowers? I don't know what makes it just a silk flower or artificial flower or millinery flower. I'm sure there is something that does, but then I had this little stamp here that said love. And then this is another one of the gusseted ones. And then I've got some of the labels from the kit in here ready to be used. Oops. I love the gusseted envelope. It's one of those things you never struggle until you're showing on camera something. Okay. And we are almost to the end of it. So we have a couple floating envelopes back here. This one has the daydreams capture the essence of letting one's mind wander into a world of creativity and possibility. And then this one I just designed, well, it's the envelope, but then you can add more to it to create more pockets. So you've got a journaling card that's been stitched. And then I have another journaling card here that's been stitched. And then the ribbon, and look at that pretty blue. Oh, get back in here. It is like the perfect vintage blue button. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Another envelope. So you've got a tuck spot here that's been heat embossed. And then scrappy pads. Always make scrappy pads with your leftover bits from a journal. And then that is the back of it. The pearls. Okay, and then this is the flip out on the back page of the inside of the front cover. So this is a pocket here. So it's like a frame. So you can tuck stuff in. Pretty little faux vintage photo. Little embossed rose card. My fingers aren't working. Oh my gosh. It takes forever to go through journals. Then you have a belly band back here. It doesn't have anything in it. I did leave a couple of open spots, not many, but a couple. But there's lots of writing space everywhere. Even though it's so full and embellished, you can still, use this. This journal is very much usable. And there's room left in the spine to add more stuff. And this is a pocket here. And then it's the front cover. And then the back cover. So that opens up like that. You can write there. There's a belly band here with embossed papers. That flips out. And then another pocket with vintage linen there. So you can see there's still you can still expand it without it getting too gator mouth. So, and I didn't create a closure for this yet. So if someone gets it, I will, what I was thinking of doing, let me grab it because I have it right here. Of course I can't find it right now. Okay, well, here it is. So this is hard for me to let go of too. Look at this beautiful vintage doily. So I just need to kind of like reinforce or whatever, figure it out. But I might have to put some cotton under it or something, or I could just give it to you and you can decide. But that is going to be the closure to keep it all in. Or it could go absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for showing. Oh, you're so welcome. It could go like this and be reversed, but that is what the closure is going to be made of. So I'm going to run it in case somebody's interested, in case somebody wants it. It is a labor of love. It took a lot of time. This one definitely took days. So okay. It's running in case anybody wants it. And it's going to be, I'm probably going to put it in the buy it now in the shop. Okay. So then this one, if you like that journal, here is another journal. Very similar, but different. This one is empty. So this one is ready to be filled up with your own goodies and stuff. So this one here is, like I said, it's very similar. It's not with the Reverie Blue kit, but that Reverie Blue kit would go great with it. So you have a flap, you've got a belly band, but like I said, this is an empty journal. You've got flip out. So you have double flip outs. Brocade fabrics, lots of vintage fabrics on this one. This is a picture frame holder. This is a little booklet. So like I said, it's similar to the other one, but different fabric. So still a lot of embossing, a lot of work was done on this one, but it's not as big. This is some vintage bibliography from a book. This is from like a magazine of some sort. Oh, this is a tuck spot here. This was from a calligraphy book. Embossing. So I always put lots of vintage papers. This is a pocket. Fabrics, embossed. This is a fabric pocket here. More embossed papers, fabrics. More embossing. More embossing. You can tell I like to emboss. I like to make everything pretty. And this was someone's from 1965. It was like from someone's like essay, and they got an outstanding paper, or an astounded paper. I don't know. Exceptional. I'm not sure what they were saying there. And then old papers, more embossed. This just flips out. Another pocket. This one's definitely smaller. Still a lot of work went into it. Along the same lines. Fabric piece. This is a pocket here. The colorful ruffle. This is not a vintage piece here. This one. Is that what you were talking about? Yes. Yeah. That one's not. That's a sheet. But I thought the colors went pretty. Hi. Did I just see Holly? Hi, Holly. And this is a single signature journal. Oh, okay. There we are. Pocket. And again, I went over and made all this look really faded. Let me hold it up and see if you guys can see. So it's not like, it's not showing up really good on camera. Oh, thank you guys so much. But yeah, to fade it out so it didn't look as new, even though they're older papers. There. Fabric. This is like an old placemat is what this was. And then pocket here. Got little swatch page. You've got another pocket here. This is the back cover. This is a pocket. And this is a pocket here. So that's all. This is the back cover with the fabrics. Oh, and then this is a pocket too. I forgot about that. And then it's a single signature, and it's all sewn in, very secure, lots of laces on the spine. That's vintage. This is from a really old hanky. It's got that thin cotton that just, you just look at it wrong and it rips, but it's, I mean, not quite that, but you know what I'm talking about, that great worn in old hanky. So this one's ready to be embellished. This one is ready for some love. So I will run this one. Where is it? Welcome, everybody. Oh. I know I listed it. Oh, there it is. So this one is running in case anyone's interested in this one. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. No, wait, stop. Oh, no, it is the right one. Okay, did I see someone bid before I yelled stop? Because on my screen, it came up the other one. And I just didn't want you guys to pay too much because my screen was showing 125. I don't know if anybody was actually bidding or not, but my screen was showing 125 and it is not that. So let me. Okay, this one's the right one. In case anybody was interested in this. I don't know if somebody bid or not. I don't know why my screen will show up differently than your guys's sometimes. Okay. Then I have one more journal that I will go through. And this one is from the Vintage Dress Boutique. So if you were here last Thursday, you got to see the kit in all its glory. So this one is a ring-bound journal. It is, the pages are the 48-pound matte photo paper that have been folded in half and glued together. So they're really strong, really, really strong. The cover is made from chipboard. We've got all kinds of beautiful, there's so much fabric in this little journal. So we've got 2 layers of vintage fabric there. This is a newer piece. This top little, this pocket here, that's not really vintage. This is definitely vintage here, part of a hanky. But yeah, I always want to tell you guys when something maybe is a little newer. So it's all sewn in. You have the beautiful pocket, beautiful little faux image there in that pretty frame that I love so much. I love those frames. Okay. So that's the front cover. And this one doesn't have as many flips. Then we've got just the back of the front cover with, this wasn't from the kit. This is a different piece that I had. And this is on that, this is printed on the sugarcane pulp paper. So you can see all the speckles in it when it's printed with a vintage document. Then we have some vintage trim here. A really cute little bow there. Another piece of bow there. This little pocket is in the corners, so it can come out and give you writing space. This is the sugarcane pulp paper. It's just so perfectly vintage already. And then we have a really cute tag with some upholstery. And that just goes back in the corners. Then we have some upholstery fabric here that I just thought was so pretty with this. So it's just a page. So there's so much like fabric in here that you can actually cut out and use to make more things with. This is, we've got a really vintage little piece that I cut out of a embroidered, I think it was a table runner. And then I made the paperclip rusty. Then we've got vintage fabric. This is newer. This isn't vintage, but this one is. Then we have the next page. So this is with tea-dyed seam binding that I made the little ruffle. And I actually hand stitched the ruffle and then hand stitched it into the paper because I was really being particular about how I wanted it to look on the page. And you can see each layer, all the layers, just, I love layers. And then you've got more fabric there. Another frame. Picture. And then this upholstery just goes so well with this kit. And there's some pages in the kit that it just really matches. Like you can see here, like, does that not match so well? And I didn't have the upholstery when I designed this kit. So then here is a pocket. And then we've got a little scrappy pad. And then instead of like stapling it up here or anything, it's tied together with a bow here. And I don't have it handy, but this is like really, really old waxed thread that I just love because there's a patina on this waxed thread that you just can't create. So that's in there. And then we've got some little cutout, die cut here for a frame. Vintage papers in between. So you've just got layers. Like you can see all the pretty layers and how they look when they're all together. So this is a really delicate vintage hanky. And I put it on. And then this safety pin is not, I did not rust the safety pin. So this was a gold safety pin that I got out of a vintage sewing box. And it already looked like that. You can see it. So it's just got greatness, great patina to it. Then a little tag that I made with embossed paper. And then these are some very old, I think these are from like the 1800s book papers. So I wanted to include some, authentic stuff in here too. Oh, I never closed that. Then we've got a rusted paper clip, the cute little envelope. This is one of the envelopes in the kit. And I did put some stuff in here. So an extra frame, some cutouts from the kit. And then those are the pages from the kit that are so pretty. So we got a tiny little pocket. It's hard to see it. There's a little pocket here. So glad I caught you live. Oh, I'm so glad you did too. I came on later today because yesterday was a mess. I love cheap frills. I love it. I was evacuated from my house for a fire yesterday, but I'm back in it now and we're all fine. But it was scary. So I'm glad you caught me live too. I went on later. Melissa. Nice to meet you, Melissa. Yeah, it was scary. The wind was blowing right towards our house, so it was really bad. So this is another really old piece here. So I went on later today than I normally do, and I'm going on later Thursday because Wednesday I'm having dental work. So here is just on the sugarcane pulp paper. I've kind of went ahead and aged it up. It's got little holes in it. And this is an authentic French piece. Is this French? Before I tell you that, I don't think this is French. This is just pretty handwriting from 1868 that I've copied and scanned in. So that's in there, but it's on that really unique sugar cane pulp paper. Some more fabric. And then this is, again, a different letter that I went ahead and made vintage. I went ahead and aged it versus just, I love it when you put the little holes in it. You should make a purchase so you can watch this show and see her Blue Reverie journal. It's to die for. Oh, thank you, Morgan. Oh, I'm a sucker for French stuff. Yeah, it's French inspired for sure. And there's definitely some French stuff in it, but it's really pretty. Thank you, Morgan. Then this paper here is from like 1899 from a book, and it's a music book. And I've been meaning to just scan this in because not only is it music paper, which we all love, most of us, if we're junk journaling, it has these beautiful images in it all throughout the book on like every page. So I had to be careful how I like folded this up, and the paper is brittle, but look at that. It's a music book. Oh, you purchased a dress form. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Morgan, for that. Yeah, all throughout the book, it has these, it's music, but then it has all these images like this. And then this is, so eventually I will have that scanned in, but I've been hoarding it, so I thought I would put one in this journal. And then this is a vintage quilt. Oh, no, that's all one page. I've got so many layers on there. I was like, is that more than one page? And then this is the back cover. There's so much fabric on here. You just look at that. It is so pretty. So welcome. The first run through is quick at the beginning, but she delves into it about halfway through. Yes. So I will run this one. Like I said, there's lots and lots of fabric in this one. And it's inspired from my own kit. Let's see. Let me get this in here. What'd you say? Fabric, lace, old paper. That's pretty much my love language. Mine too. Mine too. For those of you who just came in, someone asked me when because I was evacuated for a fire yesterday, and they said, "What do you grab?" And yesterday it happened so fast, I didn't grab anything. But then once my husband came home before they lifted the orders, he's like, "Okay, what do you want me to get?" And I'm like, "Get the French paper. Go get the authentic French paper." Because, like, I'll show you guys. If you had this beautiful Estaca, well, that's not, but authentic French paper, these, wouldn't you be like, grab that too? So, yeah. I'm like, documents, birth certificate. Yeah, you'd have to carry them out. Like, we can go to the Social Security, get all that stuff replaced. I can't replace that stuff. So it is definitely my love language too. Okay, let's run this one in case somebody is interested in it. That one is running. $48 start. Thank you for looking at it. I have a French book from the 1700s. Better believe that. Yeah, they're not really replaceable. Like the patina, the aging, there's just no replacement of it. Okay. Where did my other stack go? Oh, here we go. So I'll run through the Reverie Blue kit again really quickly, since there's a lot of new people that have come in. And then I do have some other new stuff to show you guys also. So this whole kit is the kit. This here, let me get some water. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know. Morgan might get another set of this, but you don't need it because you really liked it. I think, Sylvia, did you get 2 of those also? I think you did too. LOL. I got you. 2, yes. Okay, so this is part of the Blue Reverie kit. This is on vintage tracing paper. So this feels like the real thing. It's one of the best replicas, and it hasn't even been folded yet. This is just the way it is. And so you can even see through, because it is the tracing paper, you can see through the other side. This one's also, and this was a letter from 1849. This is a letter document from New York, 1895. It's on tracing paper, but it's on a little bit different one, but you can still see the writing through. So it still has that great. I just couldn't expand this more because I didn't want to lose the writing, but you can see the, maybe you can see, it's not showing up there. There, you can see that's the real patina on this tracing paper right there. That's not printed on. And then on photomat paper, 48-pound photomat paper, is 3 receipts and an envelope that you can glue together. And the envelope was from 1846. The receipts are from 1859, 1859, and 1853. And they have all the fold marks that you can follow to age it up. So I will just run this real quick for any of the people who've just come in. And that's running. Thank you, Michelle. And I have a couple more of these sets too that are ready to go. Thank you, Michelle. You put your name on one, and I've got 2 more sets of that with that vintage tracing paper. I can't think. So I will run it again in case there's anybody else that wants it. Oh. That is running again. Okay. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome in. Rita. Is that Rita from my YouTube channel, Rita? The name looks familiar. If you guys don't, oh, great idea to print on that. A bit like, yeah, it's kind of like the onion skin. I have a Rita that has been with me on my YouTube channel for a while. So I was wondering if that was you. In case you guys didn't know, I do have a YouTube channel. I have over 200 videos there. And it's under the same name, Love Always Savannah. It's hard to keep track of who's heard my spiel and who hasn't. So here is 5 envelopes. This is a gusseted envelope. I have 2 videos on my YouTube channel where I show how to make that. It's really neat. That's another envelope that just folds up. It's easy to fold up, but if you guys get any of these and you need help with them, let me know. A little mini file folder, another trifold envelope, and then another trifold envelope. And I have several of these ready also. And this is all part of my Reverie Blue kit. Envelopes. And these are, there's 5 of them printed on premium matte photo paper, 48-pound. So it's really, really nice quality. So that is running now, and it goes with the letters and everything. If anybody's interested. Michelle, thank you, Michelle. Thanks for sharing your YouTube. Subscribe. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff. Thank you so much, Michelle. I'll run that again just in case anybody else is interested. Yeah, I started out on YouTube and then I discovered the amazing world of Whatnot, and I'm here now. I mean, I still do some videos. Actually, I've got a video that's getting ready to come up. But yeah, I've been over there for almost 2 years. Okay, the 5 envelopes is running again in case anybody else wanted it. Okay, and then next in the kit is 3 pages of sentiments. If you guys want me to read them, let me know. All about daydreaming and creativity. I haven't sold on YouTube, but have bought it. I've never sold on YouTube, and when I've seen it, it just seems really confusing to me. Like, oh, you have to like put it in the chat and then you have to email them because it's not really set up unless they've changed it. But the community over here on Whatnot is just so fabulous. Live sales, they're nuts. Yeah, but it's not as organized as Whatnot, is it? Or am I wrong? Yeah, it is much better. Okay. Just making sure I was still understood that. Okay, so here is the sentiments from the kit. All about daydreaming, creativity, and this is printed on sugarcane pulp paper. Try to say that like 3 times fast. So it has, in case you weren't here before, it's a natural unbleached paper. That's not really showing. There it goes. So you can see all the speckles in here. So this is just pure vintage. And when you tear it, you don't get a white line because it's this color all the way through. It is just great. It has that good paper sound that we love. So you get 3 pages of sentiments. And on the bottom page, you get individual words that you can cut out. Yeah, this paper is great. I'm constantly searching for papers. And then the ephemera, you've got the 4 journaling cards. Goes that way. Then you've got, and this is the photo matte paper. 4 tags. And then keep turning them when I set them down. And then all these really pretty French inspired labels. And all these patterns on here are from authentic wallpapers that have been scanned in. Forgot to say that part too. So I will run this little set right now. So you get the sugarcane paper and the matte photo paper. Okay, that set is running. Thank you, Michelle. That is coming to you. And let me see. Oh, I do have more of those. So I'll run it again in case there's anybody else. Yes, I do. I print it on my inkjet. It is a very cool solution. Like it's amazing. I took a risk getting it because you just never know. It doesn't smear, but yeah, it is such cool paper. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, let me run that one more time in case there's somebody else. I'll pull it out so you guys can see. Just in case. Okay, that is running again. And then the last part of this kit are the background papers. And again, these are all scanned in, authentic. This was from a book page, like the title page. It's in French. I don't know what it says. It's pretty though, because I don't read French. I just like the way it looks. And then you've got music paper. So that was from Real Music music page, but I added the blue to the background. And then here's the title page of the book again, in its natural color. And then that, I know there's a name for this, this pattern. Is it toil? Something like that. And then here's this. So it's all like blues and creams. This is an American one that was scanned in 1875. Toile. I knew that. Who Melissa was that? That was Melissa, that, right? That's your name. I don't want to get it wrong. Let me go back and look. I'm pretty sure you said Melissa. Toile. Yes. Okay. Yes. I just love this stuff. And then I just get so enamored by it that I should know everything. So here, this was from a wallpaper, and you can see it had the like little water damage or whatever to it. This is a ledger from New York that's been scanned in. And this is on 24-pound. Toile is one of your favorite patterns, especially floral. Yeah, I love it. All of it. I'm not as much into the red or the green, though. But I really like pastels. So here is that piece. And this is all on 24-pound premium paper. So it's got a really good feel to it. It can be used as backing papers or just folded in half for your journals. Oh, and then I forgot on this one, I added in the pattern. I made that other pattern bigger and just added it in the background. And that's what I love, is getting the originals and then, you know, making them pretty. I mean, not that they're not already pretty. This was an original wallpaper. These, of course, are all reproductions. And then this is a letter. It has a 16 and a 32, but I don't think it was 1632. I know it wasn't. Okay. So these are the background papers. So there's 8 pages, front and back. Oh, thank you, Melissa, for sharing the show. Jenny. Hi, Jenny. We're running through some of my stuff. Did you have your show today? Oh my gosh, did I miss your show, Jenny? Did you do it this morning? Oh. Oh, not yet. Oh, okay. You got to do it. Jenny's got some shows that she's going to be doing coming up. Although, Jenny, I had a good excuse if I missed it. It's been crazy. I was evacuated yesterday for a fire, but I'm back home. I came back home last night. It was 132 acres, and it was by our house, very close. There was just black smoke over my home. It was crazy, but we're all good now. Hi, River. I'm just going through some of my digital kit, the Reverie Blue. These are the background pages. I'll just show you guys again. And they're printed front and back. Hello, beautiful peeps. So these are the 8 background pages for the kit. And like I said, they're printed front and back. If you guys need to see it again, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and run this. Where are they? I know they're in here. Ah, there they are. 8 pages, front and back. They are running now on 24-pound premium paper. Thank you, Michelle. Thought you were going to get them. Thank you, Michelle. And I have a couple more sets. I'll run it again just in case there's anyone else. So it is running again. Let me get Michelle's name on it. Thank you so much. And that's the whole kit. Thank you very much, Michelle. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show some new stuff. So this other stuff was I started to show it earlier, and then I went in a different direction. I was doing the Rooted in Faith Ray Train. If you guys aren't watching that, it's really great. There's, it's on Tuesdays, like all day Tuesday. I had to, because of time commitments, I'm going to start teaching at the church. And that came out of nowhere. So I just had time constraints, so I couldn't do it anymore. But I created a collection just for that. So let me show you guys these. Unlike for those of you just joining, I have to quickly add this as a temporary listing because of the evacuation. I just didn't have time to get everything listed. So I'm going to put 4 photo pages. Okay. So sorry. Thank you for hanging in there with me while I do this really quickly. I'm much faster at it than at first when we first started the show. I didn't know what to do, but I knew there was a way, and I knew you guys would help me, and you did. Okay, so this first little set, and each of these sets are different. And there's 4 pages of these on premium matte photo paper. So the quality is really nice. Normally these go for $2 a page, but because I'm bundling them, they're a little bit less. Oh, let me pin it. Where'd it go? Okay. So this one is a set of frames, and this kind of is like for Christians or religious. There's a lot of people that like the symbols and stuff that aren't necessarily Christian, but there is like a cross here, but it's got beautiful flowers and roses. So there's 4 frames on this, on the matte 48-pound matte photo paper. So there's that page. And then for times when it's hard to pray, I have these little prayer cards. So there's a prayer for peace. Lord, quiet my anxious heart. Help me breathe deeply. Rest in your presence and trust that you are near. Amen. Guidance, courage, rest, courage. God, when I am afraid, remind me that I do not face today alone. Fill me with courage and steady my steps. Amen. So a prayer of comfort. Jesus, hold me close in my sadness. Bring light to the places that feel heavy and hope to my weary heart. Amen. And one of the things I like to do is I like to create little prayer cards like this. And then I decorate them up. And then when I go places, I'll either just leave them laying around, and I figure that God will guide somebody to it that needs it. Or if I'm at the grocery store, I'll just like ask the cashier, hey, can I give you something pretty? And then I like to pass them out and just think that maybe they might help somebody, or at least they'll enjoy, a sweet little gift or something that's, pretty. So I have a lot of fun doing that. I like to keep a stack of journal cards and things like that I've decorated in my purse, so I can just hand them out. And then these are some really different creative side tucks. So we've got like this one's all fanned out, and then you just glued the two sides down. This one is like a temple or a church steeple. And then here has got the little flowers, and it's got it easy to cut out. And then here we have a dove with a ribbon. So there's that one. And then the last page is, because if you've been here for a minute, there's probably not a show that goes by that I won't say, I love Polaroids. Because I do love Polaroids. So there's 6 Polaroids on here. And you can leave them like that. You can fill them in. You could cut it out. And my husband has joined. Hello, my love. So here is this one. Oh, hello, my amazing wife, my supportive, lovely husband. So for those of you who don't know, Flore045 is my husband, and he likes to pop in and say hi and give me encouragement. So this is the first set of 4, and I can run those now if anybody wants those. Yeah, he's so sweet that he's always there helping me. Okay, thanks for looking at that set. Let me get those back in the bag. Okay, here is the next set. There's 4 pages in this set. And this has got a different set of frames, different set of prayers. Today, loved ones, clarity, healing, peace, courage. This is a really cute set of frames too. And I'll go through, now that I've explained what these are, I can go through them a little bit faster. And then these little tuck spots for your journal, you get 4 of those. So that one is running now. Thank you for looking at those. And also in the shop is the dress form. If you saw my show last week, it's just in the buy it now. And I will be making the journal up, but this is the dress form that you can get. Well, it looks like this. You can get it in the shop if you want to make your own dress form journal. And so this is kind of like what it looks like. So this one will be finished soon, but I just wanted to let you guys know that in the shop or the bins is the dress form on cardstock for just $1. And then this is the next kit. Again, it's slightly different prayers, Polaroids in there. So I'll run that set in case anyone's interested. Thank you for looking. These ones are similar, but they're different. These are 5 pages. Let's just do that. Two, 3, 4. Okay. And I've got 5 of these set. Each set is different. Let me pin that. Okay. So 5 pages. So you can fold this over and it can be like a little notebook cover, or you could cut them out and have them as journal cards. Then you have a full page of sentiments. Oh, no, that did not print right, and I did not see that. So that will come out. Well, I'll print it again. If somebody does want this one, I'll print it, but it didn't print right, but I can print it again since it's already in here. But I'll remember to do that. So you got 15 sentiments there. These shabby chic Polaroids. These labels, which are just so pretty. This is like full on shabby chic. And then these again, you could fold in half to make a little notebook cover, or you can, hi, welcome in everyone. Or you could cut them separately and have journal cards, but they do have a halfway line. So this is 5 pages on premium matte photo paper. So normally these go for $2 each. So I'm bundling now though, which makes everything a lot easier. I placed a pre-bid when you are done. Oh, okay. What did you pre-bid on? And I can run it. Or are we not supposed to say what we pre-bid on? I don't know. This set is running. One of the albums. Okay. Thank you. Well, that's exciting. Okay. That's more of the same. This one here, I'll just show you this one. Doesn't seem like anyone's into this stuff. Like I said, it was designed specifically for a raid train. So I wasn't sure if anyone here would be interested in it. And that's okay. But I thought I would put it out here and see. And then, oh, these are really cute Polaroids. I'll go through them. So Faith Over Fear, Covered in Prayer, Rest in His Love, His Mercies Are New, Hope Anchors the Soul, and Choose Joy. So like I said, each of these little sets are different. So I will run this set. And that one is running now. Thank you for looking. Okay, the next one was kind of designed for this, but it is just, do I have anyone who loves shabby chic in here? Because I do. I love all those. So I have 2 different sets, and these are, again, printed on yes, Morgan. Okay, I think Morgan, yeah, Morgan, Melissa, you guys might like these. These are really cute. These are, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. You're getting a little sneak peek, 4. So let me fix this. Yeah, I think you guys are going to like, and I only have 1 set of each. Do you guys want me to show you both sets first so you can decide in case you like them? Okay, I will do that. Let me change this. Yes, I thought so. Let me get in here. Let me edit this. So these are full background pages, full color. So it's literally an 8.5 by 11 photo of these things. Let's do this because I have a feeling I know who's going to get these. So there's only 2 sets. So you will get the set that is on screen, but I'm going to show you guys both sets first. Okay, here's set 1. So this is set 1. This is shabby chic in all its goodness. At least it is to me. I don't know. Maybe you guys might not think so. But that is the quintessential. And then the ditzy fabric look. I know that one. Okay, so that's set one. Just in case you guys like one set better than the other. And then this is set two. I keep swiping out. Uh-oh. That happens to me too. Since I only have two of these, and I think you guys are going to really like them. And this is the second set. Morgan likes set one. Okay. And I only have one of each set. You ready, Morgan? Don't swipe out. So this is set one. I'm going to run it now. Let me turn it that way so you can. There. Can you guys see all of them? Okay, that's set one. Okay, that set one is running. Thank you, Morgan. These are like my favorite. I love these so much. You're welcome. You're very, very, very welcome. Morgan May. That's how I like to say it. Okay, and then here is set two. And I only have one. Matte photo, 48 pound. There we go. And this one is running now. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get to the journal. And I'll go through the other ones again too. Let's see. Let's get to the journal. Let me find it. I just went past it. Okay. I'm going to pin it. Okay. This is the journal. And I will flip through it again. It's really cute. There's no ephemera in here. It is empty, but it is not, I mean, it is fully loaded. Every page is decorated almost. There's lots of flip outs. Lots of vintage linens and lace and material. So here is another flip out. And you've got some fabric, rusty safety pen, vintage papers, coffee dyed papers, tea dyed papers, more fabric, lots of embossed stuff. And then I literally went in and embossed lots of papers. Here, it's a single signature. Like I said, the pockets are empty, but it is fully decorated. Here's a tuck spot. Here is a pocket. and get it all in. Another pocket. Lace tabs everywhere. Another fabric pocket. Embossed. Pretty floral fabric. Another fabric pocket here. Welcome in, everybody. Pocket. Just a floating paper page with a pocket. Fabric page. The back cover, you've got in a pocket here. Fabric swatch page. Pocket here. Pocket here. Pocket here. Pocket here. And I didn't measure it before. So this one is about 6 inches wide and a little over 7.5. If you count the ruffles, it's like 8.5. So I am going to run this now. That one is running. Thank you so much, Michelle. That is coming to you, and I hope you enjoy it. And for everyone who's new, you always get a little something extra in your bags. And guys, because of being evacuated yesterday, I think that's it. Does anybody want me to run through? Oh, I'm so glad you love it. I have 2 other journals. I can run through them again. I've already gone through them a couple times. Or I can run back through the Reverie Blue journal kit if anybody wants to see it. But I do have a buyer's giveaway. I've been so thrown off from yesterday. Where did my buyer's giveaway go? I didn't even tell you guys. Oh. I always love to do a really nice buyer's giveaway. So today we have a little, it's not a real cameo, but it's still really pretty. And it's on this little vintage doily. So that's going to be the buyer's giveaway. So I think, I don't even know what time it is, 3:34. It's a little shorter show for me, but I didn't have that much to go through today. Does anybody want to see anything else? So I think we're going to go ahead and pull the buyer's giveaway then, which I have to input. Hi. Giveaway, because I forgot to put it in. But I had it planned. Add. Temporary. This is a giveaway. Vintage. You have to put buyer's giveaway. Oh, do I? That makes sense. Okay, well, I'm just going to put it in as a regular giveaway, but only my buyers, please, because, yeah, I'll just do it regular. I knew that from last time when I messed up. What was that, Morgan? Was that my first show or second show? That I totally messed at first. Yeah. I ran the wrong giveaway. And then I'm like, no. But like I said, today. Okay, so I'm going to do this, but please, just my buyers. It's been a whirlwind since the evacuation. So confirm. Okay, this is a buyer's giveaway. Please, only the buyers. And it is running. So my buyers get in the giveaway. Just the buyers, please, because I didn't do it beforehand. So just my buyers. This is the giveaway for my buyers. Please, just the buyers. Just the buyers. In case you're joining in, this is just a buyer's giveaway. I had more than 2 buyers. Are you gone? Buyers only giveaway. Buyers only. Okay, I'm going to run it. Michelle, this is coming to you. And you know, Morgan, I got you covered. All of you. You all get extra goodies. I just can't help myself. But thank you, Michelle. Okay, I'm going to close with a blessing, and then we're going to find someone to write into. Is G on today? G Smiley, Gina? Oh, thank you, Morgan. It was a little discombobulated for sure, but we got through it. That's what I love about this community. Okay, I'm going to just say a quick blessing in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, I just thank you for all that you do and all the love that is shown here on Whatnot. And I just pray that you bless everyone who has been on this show. And I pray you bless their creativity. You bless their hands as they make, and help them always be calm and peaceful and filled with your love and your light. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And my normal sign off on my YouTube channel, and I keep forgetting, but is I always say, remember, you are loved and you are cherished, because each one of you is loved and is cherished. And then until next time, love always, Savannah. So let's find someone to raid into. Okay, close your eyes. I appreciate you all being here so much. I got to move the camera. Close your eyes. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're going to go raid. And who do we have? Oh my gosh. I have to the clip. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No. Thank you for sticking with me. I was trying to see. Okay. Let's go into Sabmuth the Dew. Thank you, everybody. See you soon. See you Thursday and Saturday.